Next week, Governor Ron DeSantis is calling the Florida legislature into a special session on immigration. One of those proposals involves using local law enforcement.
WESH News' Paola Tristan Arruda spoke to lawmakers and a local sheriff about what that could look like, and she joins us live right now. Paola?
Summer, one of the governor's proposals would require law enforcement agencies to have a certain percentage of their officers available to be able to handle immigration-related enforcement. On Monday, the Florida legislature will gather for a special session focused on several proposals by the governor to tackle illegal immigration. One of those proposals he wants lawmakers to consider requires state and local law enforcement agencies to ensure that at least 10% of their sworn law enforcement officers are available to perform or exercise the powers, privileges, or duties of an immigration officer. Already, lawmakers on different sides of the issue are voicing where they stand.
Our local law enforcement agencies are already strapped for resources, and requiring them to start doing the work of the federal government, namely be part of Trump's mass deportation force, is actually going to take law enforcement's attention away from protecting us from violent crime.
I think it means that they're trained in enforcing immigration law. And assuming I understand the proposal the right way, the question would be, why stop at 10%? Every law enforcement officer ought to be prepared to get illegal immigrants arrested and deported.
Although this is a proposal, Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says law enforcement is capable of helping.
We already have the infrastructure in place here at the sheriff's office to help ICE with deportations. We have, upon arrest, we have reported people we suspect of being illegal immigrants to ICE for a very long time. But over the past 4 years, ICE has not been able to deport them because of directions from the White House under Joe Biden.
He believes the training would be determined by the federal government, but he says in Polk County, nothing will really change. But others question the potential burden on taxpayers and the impacts to people's lives.
There are serious public safety implications to what DeSantis is proposing, but he's hoping that he can rush it all through without very many questions, without the opportunity for public scrutiny, and I'm not having any of it.
State Senator Guillermo Smith believes lawmakers should take their time reviewing all proposals before passing any into law. We have reached out to several law enforcement agencies about this proposal. Some said they couldn't comment, and others never responded. Back to you.